Rob, the big news this week, a new face coming into the ranks and also a face hanging on for another 2 years in Alex Brown. So let's talk first about Sean Malton, the new signing. I know you and Rob have really looked into him. What are you expecting from him?
Well, he's a very dynamic player and it very much fits how we play rugby here. He's looks to be influential on the game. You know, he wants to touch the ball a lot and he's very, very driven. I think him in the mix with the other hookers we've got will be very interesting. It'll spark that competition up, a fairly competitive nature with the guys we've got already, and I think he'll only mix that up even more.
As we've seen over the years, guys that you've recruited from the Championship happily make the step up. I know you do a lot of research on them. What really excited you about Sean?
Well, we do a lot of homework on the guys. You know, it's important that we get it right when we bring a guy into this environment because you know we ask so much of the guys here in terms of buying into the team. Exeter has to be an important decision for them to come here. It has to be a big decision, so you have to do your research. I think with Sean, you know, he's very keen for the opportunity to play in the Premiership. From a rugby perspective, he fits the bill. Very, very committed. I think there was a great clip of him in one of the games we looked at where he was the furthest guy away from his goal line when the turnover happened, and he was the guy making the tackle back on his goal line at the end of the phases. You know, he works very, very hard for the team that he's in, and they're characteristics that we like to see in a player.
Joining him in the front row potentially next year, Alex Brown, somebody who we know very well, and he's really worked hard over this last month or so to earn himself a new deal.
You know, it's a very competitive position, tight head for us. All three of them have worked really, really hard to improve this year. I think Alex, he finished strongly last year. He's had a really, really strong couple of months recently for us as well. You know, he's a quality lad. He works hard, and on the pitch he's been trying as hard as anybody to put the game plan on there and to keep improving. I think that focus on keeping improving is really, really important as a group, and Alex really, really typifies that. He works hard on his game. He's diligent in what he does, and he gets the benefits for that on the pitch. And we're delighted to be able to retain him.
And still very young in terms of a prop age.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, you know, the guys that we've got here in the front row, sometimes we've got, you know, when you've got Luke Mooney and Tom Francis in the front row, you know, I think we're down at an average of 22 years old. We're a very, very young front row group, especially so in terms of experience, and that's very exciting because, you know, with those guys on the whole, they're just getting better and better.